Hey guys, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. It's been a while, but this will be the finale of this. I left it hanging, and I was setting up some new things, so I couldn't get back to it. I just hope everything sounds and looks okay. So let's get into it. And I hope you guys enjoy the finale of the Outer Worlds. Last time, I'm pretty sure we took down the cartographer or something like that. It was some person. We did it for Sophie, so the board will trust us more. We're trying to get on the board side, right?
Apologies for the wait.
Who's this?
I was arranging my stationery. Wonderful. I'll file the appropriate paperwork on your behalf. Meanwhile, Adjutant Akande would like a word with you.
So it's done.
Yeah, that's Sophie.
Lockwood
Sophie
is
wants to have
dead.
a word with us. I did what I had to do, woman.
You followed my instructions to the letter. It's rare to find a freelancer with the discipline of a soldier. You've demonstrated your talents. If you're ready to talk about Phineas Wells, I'm prepared to listen.
I'm ready to talk about Wells. Yeah, I know where he's hiding.
I appreciate that you want to drive a bargain. You understand I'm not paying you for anything less than reliable information. Wells had to be in touch with you somehow. Find his communication terminal and send us a tracing signal. Once I verify his location, I'll arrange for your payment.
I'll take care of it. It's funny how we're just fucking ratting him out so badly.
Good. I look forward to it. Percival will file the appropriate paperwork on your behalf. Once you've sent a tracking signal from Wells's lab, we'll move on to the next step.
As instructed, the code for our secure communication channel. On behalf of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, I bid you good day.
Nice. Yeah, so this is specifically for YouTube now. I have found a recording device, or a recording program, whatever you want to call it. And I don't have to stream from Twitch just to get my videos on YouTube. More dedicated to you guys. Long guns, for sure. And that other thing I was leveling up does your team, your squad's damage, so it's really good too. Alright, so we're heading back to the Unreliable. Let's check that journal real quick. Yeah, we gotta go talk to Wells. And while we do that, plant a tracking signal in his lab. Let me out of here. I gotta go get my ship. Okay, why is it telling me to go back that way? I thought this was the way to my ship. I actually can't even remember, so I'm just gonna use my map. There we go. Easy peasy way, the cheat way. Yeah, I wonder how different this outcome is gonna be, considering I'm betraying this guy who wants me to even go to the Hope, which is that colonist ship.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
There it is. It's on an asteroid. Pretty sick looking. We're done with Nyoka since we're done the Battle of Monarch. Let's bring Sam. He's actually so good, Sam. I just haven't used him at all in this playthrough, I'm pretty sure. If you see me looking left at all, I'm just looking at my computer. Make sure everything is still working. I would hate to have it not working properly while I'm doing this. Alright, so we're at his lab. Graphics and art design are still sharp looking in this game on the PS4. So this is where we put the tracking signal. He's gonna be pissed.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
That's what he thinks. Just tell me what to do, buddy.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Alright, so he thinks we're going to do that, but actually we're going back to Byzantium to tell Sophie the tracking signal was a success. Yeah. Oh, it just says head back to my ship. Sick. She's probably gonna talk to me on the comms. The unreliable takes flight. I'm pretty sure I screamed that the first time I flew it. Yeah, you just gotta replay these games because so much can change when you can make different choices and take out different characters, and like it can change the whole game pretty much. As you guys know, we're being dumb assholes this playthrough.
Dr. Wells, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Your signal made it through. We've pinpointed Dr. Wells's orbital lab. Excellent work. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
I'll be there. For the board, guys. For the board. Alright, so that would be Phineas's contact. We want to go here. So that'll bring us right into it.
We are now in orbit above
Base,
Byzantium,
and we'll
Captain.
talk to Sophie that way. Yeah, we're good with those two. Apologies for all the loading screens and whatnot. There's a lot of story and back and forth right now. But it should get good soon. Yeah, this game is also very heavy on dialogue, I find. You can tell it's a Fallout game. I'm just trying to think of other space games I can compare. Mass Effect. I like Mass Effect a lot, so it'd be hard to top that. What other space games? There's a ton, but like Mass Effect is most comparable to this because you get your crew, right? Your spaceship. Man, Sam is awesome. Should have used him more. He's dumb like me too. We would make a good team.
I'm curious. Wells may have been a delusional madman, but he risked his life to save yours. So why turn him in?
It's a good question. He was trying to use me.
Revenge is a powerful motivator. Wells was thoughtless and manipulative. Turning him in was the right thing to do. You've done well. You're efficient, talented, loyal. And if you're ready to get to work, we can finally start doing some good in this colony.
I'm listening.
My sources tell me you've been busy on Monarch. I'm sure you've seen the miserable state of affairs there, but lawless cesspool that it may be, Monarch has one important asset. All of Monarch's extraplanetary broadcasts are routed through Devil's Peak Station. I want you to claim Devil's Peak Station for the board, by force if need be. I have an agent working in Stellar Bay, Everett Gill. Have a word with him as soon as you arrive. The passphrase is, "The kind of pine grows at night."
And I thought we were done with Monarch after that battle. Dumb.
Lord have mercy. Just find Everett Gill. You're his problem now.
I love her reaction.
Speak to Percival before you go. He'll arrange for your nav key and your reward for turning in Wells.
Nice. Oh, level 60. Long gun headshot, weak spot damage, plus 20%. And a new perk. I think I'm gonna get boom headshot, guys. I've been holding out on boom headshot for a while. Headshot kills explode. Oh, what was that? Sam. Sam, my buddy. What do you got going here, bud? Oh, we still have one more? No, okay, no, we don't. 0 points left. Alright. So we gotta go back to Monarch for this one? That's crazy. Alright, we gotta go back to the ship. More loading. Yada yada. Travel to Monarch on the galaxy map. I wonder how much is left of this game. Because I know if you go the good way, you don't end at the Hope. You eventually go to another planet with a prison on it, and shit goes down.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Well, there's so many planets that are locked too. It's kind of disappointing. Bet you it's DLC. I think DLC's already confirmed. Stellar Bay.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
More loading. A new original masterpiece from the director of Agent Conant, Island of Murder. Island of Murder? That's dark. It's a really dark name for a movie. It looks like it's a Sam robot. That's funny. Yeah. So if we have to go to Devil's Peak, why are we in Stellar Bay? I guess I had to come here to land? What am I doing? Region. Devil's Peak. These loading screens are getting old, man. It'd be sweet if you could get into a tossball league, or like even if they had cards and you played a card game with collectible cards for the toss. I guess they do have cards for tossball. It's a shame you can't do anything with them. So we're here to kill this guy? Kind of feel bad for him, he helped us out earlier.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack? And I don't see an Insta-coffee in your hand.
No instant coffee, sorry. I'm here to shut you down, bud.
Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any allegedly illegal broadcasts. Surely the board is aware of that. They must know I'd never involved myself in such despicable activities. There's utterly no reason to arrest anyone in this broadcast station, let alone me. In fact, you're doing me a favor by helping me disable any alleged such broadcasts, if they exist. You could do me another favor by mentioning my loyalty to the board in your report.
If it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
Well, he flipped faster than an antique coin.
I'm not sure whether to be touched or insulted by that. Look, you never met a man more willing to work with the board than me. I know we can come to an agreement, please.
It's true though, he did flip faster than an antique coin. Holy shit. Even Sam said something about it. We gotta go intimidate, we're an ass.
Yes, well, no need to go overboard. After the work I did for her in the past, I assure you, Sophia is well aware of the skill set I have to offer. I'm happy to help the board in any way I can, for so long as they consider me a friend. And as you've already shut down the transmission from Amber Heights and Stellar Bay, you've effectively ended all unregulated chatter on the planet. I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. I am on familiar terms with her from a, let's call it a past contract job. As I am now inextricably in the board's service, I'd say we're done here. Unless, of course, you require anything further.
I guess we talked him over.
Give my regards to Sophia, won't you?
Awesome. God, this has been easy so far. There's been no combat at all. Man, I always like these controllers, but they kind of get slippery if you get a little too hot. They get really slippery, and I'm not even like sweaty at all. They should have more grip on them. I guess that's my excuse, right? More grip would be better. More loading screens would be better. No, I want the unreliable. There you go. God, that's awful, that map design. And that cursor movement is so fucking slow. Just make sure it's still working good. Fucking technology. Oh boy. It wasn't too bad, like just getting the stuff and setting the stuff up, but the programming and like if you want sound suppression on your mic and all that shit, that's where you get into the
my vacuum
details, and
tubes require evacuating.
it's frustrating.
No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to that? Exactly.
All right. Okie dokie. None of that on my ship, guys. Come on.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, it's been back and forth to Byzantium this past half hour. I swear we've seen more loading screen than we have the game. And that's not a good thing for video games, you know, design-wise. Takes you out of the immersion. God of War, no loading screens. That was awesome. Man, that was a good game. I should do a series on that game. Try the hardest difficulty, maybe. Oh, fuck. Still have to do the hardest difficulty for this game, but I feel like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. You get like perma companion deaths and shit, and limited saves. They couldn't just make the game harder, could they?
I've just finished reading a report of your work on Monarch. The broadcasts have been silenced at last. I almost regret the passing of Mr. Nandi. He would have made a fine bureaucrat if he hadn't sacrificed his loyalties. And you brokered an alliance with the broker himself. Hiram Blythe is a valuable asset. Well done. Your work is exemplary. You've earned a place in the chairman's inner circle. Congratulations are in order.
Shit. That was really fast. They trust me that quickly.
Now we introduce you to the chairman's plan. Turn your eyes to the screen.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell,
guys?
and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program.
Lifetime
We
employment
will freeze
program?
most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, The board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
It was funny the first few times, but after, like that last time, it wasn't that
Halcyon is
funny.
on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Adjutant Akande, as much of an honor as it is to make your acquaintance, I must say I am gravely disappointed. Protecting the colony was your duty.
I share your disappointment, Vicar DeSoto. Protecting Halcyon is my solemn duty, and I have been negligent. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon. I need someone with a backbone, someone like your captain. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it.
Hang on, I want to hear from Sam.
No job is too great, too grueling, or too gruesome for a Sam.
Is that an automechanical janitor? Why do you have one following you around? Never mind, I don't want to know. I need you to focus on me, Captain. This is important.
Just tell me what you need done.
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. I will be frank. Edgewater was a lost cause. I never expected the settlement to survive another year. But then, you came along.
I wanted to
I don't know how you
destroy
managed to convince a
Edgewater.
faction of disloyal workers to return to their posts. In fact,
What?
Edgewater is more productive than ever before. Every worker in Edgewater will be expedited into our
I
lifetime
didn't need to
employment
save
program.
them.
Well done, Captain. That town owes you an enormous debt. Edgewater's workers have proven themselves valuable.
She's actually explaining
When the
it.
time comes to place our most loyal workers in suspended animation, they're going to be the first in line. You should be proud of yourself, Captain. You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me. I've made arrangements for you to journey to the Hope. You will board your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony.
So we still do go to the Hope, going this way in the story. Interesting.
I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon together.
Very interesting. Because that was the way you went as a good playthrough, going to the Hope and saving all the colonists. Let me read that. Got level 80 perk. When companions kill an enemy, the party gains critical hit chance. That's pretty good, actually. Nice, these guys got second wind now. It's like when they go down from losing all their health, they just get back right up right away. It's kind of like Last Stand, but way better. Hopefully I actually find some combat on the Hope. Like, before we were sneaking by the board on the Hope, and now we're working with them, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Are they just gonna let us jump it with no fighting? I've seen that loading screen a dozen times and it's still a cool loading screen. Simple, yet effective.
I
don't care what they're doing. I'm going to the fucking Hope, Ada.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright.
Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board before, at least not officially. I suppose we are...
Yeah, we're definitely turning over a new leaf. Funny you'd say that, Ada. I feel like I went a little bit evil this time. This kind of looks like Phineas's lab. I guess it's a ship and a lab. Same thing. Patch Ada.
Power's out, Captain.
Nice. But I swear I could have picked that before.
I wish this place were in better condition for you, but we're in a bit of a bind. Seems the damn auto mechanicals think we're intruders.
I have enough phobia of auto mechanicals.
Too many. They're all over the rest of the ship. We shut off the main power, so they're disabled for now. If you go hooking your ship up, I suspect they'll recharge. And that means trigger-happy auto mechanicals. I'm not going to get in your way, but I'm also not going to send more of my staff to their deaths.
Some help you are. I'll be sure to let Sophia know.
I'm sure
That's
she has
rude.
the utmost faith in your abilities, sir. Good luck.
I am a rude person this playthrough, though. My stats are going to be affected because I'm going to be scared to fight robots. This is going to suck. Hopefully Sam is amazing. Here we go, combat. Fucking right. In the head. Yeah. Sam! That ability's sick.
Nice hit!
Hopefully they can handle themselves down there. We got combat drones everywhere. Long range snipes, boys, for days. Bam!
This area has been sanitized.
Guess we gotta go down. Ooh, there's another one. Let's start off with Vicar.
The strong survive
Knock
and
him
the
back,
weak
boy.
perish.
Teamwork.
Damn, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Guess I gotta go through this. Oh, it's the sleepers. Wonder if I'm here. Logs. Pod removal. Occupant Gizmo! That's sick. I don't know if I found that in my first playthrough or not. That's actually awesome.
This must be unsettling.
I was right in
for
there
you, Captain.
somewhere. That's pretty sick. Right at the beginning of the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Guys, I'm weak against these things. Help me.
Don't let go.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully
Nice.
integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Goodbye, my home pod. I'll miss you. Did I miss something? Was there something on that robot to pick up? Key card. Shit. There it is. Who's on the corpse? Up we go. You ready for this, Sam? Looks like a last wave of auto mechanicals. Oh man. That's so good.
Nice hit.
Corpse detected.
There is a lot of them though.
Smite
Come
you
on,
in the
Max.
name of the law.
Sam is soaking him in acid.
Cycle complete.
Sam is awesome. We made it to the bridge.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
An entire planet. Fuck it, let's go.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to Tartarus.
One, guys.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Why not?
If we're meant to make it, we will. No use worrying otherwise.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no. There's a dumb option. I think that leads to a bad ending.
Well, I literally can't dispute that. Please with the daily ship log note that I defer to the captain against my better judgment. I am programmed not to ignore an order, after all.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with
Maybe it
engines
won't
that
let
haven't
us.
been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die. These calculations don't look right.
Why is this number
Why is this number
negative?
negative?
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain,
Oh
I would
shit,
advise
we're
you to hold
going.
on to something. Now.
Am I doing it? Because if I'm doing it, we're all dead. Come on, Billy. You got this. I have a bad feeling about this. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. I shouldn't have done that. So... They actually end the game like that? No. No way. Would it be my last load? My autosave? I can't end the series like that. No way. That's ridiculous. Wow. That is a brutal ending to a game. Brutal. I wonder if I got a trophy for that ending. My notifications weren't off. You probably would have found out if I did or not. But I still want a different ending than that. That was terrible. Terrible. Alright, so we're right back at the bridge again. No big deal. Vicar Maximus.
Here they come.
Run by you stupid robots, cause I killed you already. Pretend you're dead. Oh, come on. Jump the ship while in combat. Let's go, let's go. Alright then.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
It's a fight on the bridge. Go, get in there, Sam.
Drone activated.
Holy fuck, that has a lot of AoE.
Got him.
Get out of the way. I'm trying to shoot this guy. And you're standing
That's the
there.
last of them.
Purified.
There we go.
Greetings, Captain.
Alright, let's not do it ourselves this time and see if it switches the story.
If we're meant to make it, we will.
I don't think
No
siding
use
with the
worrying
board is
otherwise.
supposed to end like
Doing
that.
it. I mean,
Brutal
affirmative.
death in the
Stealing the
sun.
hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA.
Get out of here, Hope. I
Yes.
want to skip.
You should not be.
Thank you, Hope.
You know, it actually could be. Like, that's the punishment you get for siding with the board. For the board! Oh my god, I thought we were still going in the sun, just at a different angle. So, I think that is specifically a dumb ending. I remember hearing something about a dumb ending, so I probably did get a trophy for that ending. I'm kind of glad I did that way too.
I believe they're
Nice, level 70 and the long guns. Got another perk as well. Sure. Skill bonus is nice. What that means is I think anything on my weapons and armor, like determination +7, that will be increased 100%.
eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Which is actually really good.
Analyzing area. Fallen debris. And spilled contents detected.
Wow, that's
Likely
actually
cause
nice looking.
Reckless piloting. Scheduling service. Extensive cleanup.
Fucking right. There's more to it. Siding with the board. What is that room? That looks like something different. It's like a red room. I can't jump over that railing? Come on. Come on. Should be able to jump this fucking gap right here with double jaw. Oh man, that's a dead end. Double jump is not, it's more of like a side dodge and back dodge, the double tap. Yeah, it's not very good. So now we're actually going to Tartarus, I think. Possibly the same planet you do as the good playthrough. You went there to rescue Phineas from jail. Because it's like a huge prison. Or, you know, we could just get thanked for doing what we were told to do. Jump the ship to Tartarus. And then the credits could roll, who knows?
You have a message from Adjutant. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Only my second time playing this game.
Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus and, we need your help. Thanks to your intelligence, we successfully captured Phineas, but he's somehow turned the tables on us. That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's a law-damned bloodbath down here. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage.
Oh,
I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I need your help.
I'm on my way, buddy.
Make haste, Captain. We're losing men by the... Oh, fuck. Fuck! They're at the door! I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
I mean, if Chairman Rockwell and Sophia die, we've done nothing for the board, pretty much.
So long as I can recall, I've been eager to get back at the board for fucking my life up. Here we are about to go rescue them? They better shower us in riches and accolades.
Captain, the board does have a reputation for cleaning up loose ends, which could now mean us.
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must help them crush the riots in the labyrinth.
Adjutant Sophia Akande is essential to the administration of the colony. Without her, The board is likely to devolve into petty squabbling. It is imperative that we act.
Captain, my calculations confirm your suspicions. The labyrinth is known for its ironclad security. If Dr. Wells was able to instigate a riot, then the situation is indeed dire. I must inform you that the environment in Tartarus is extremely volatile. I do not believe I will be able to depart for some time once we've landed. Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your affairs and closed out any unfinished business.
So this could be the end of us, is what she's saying. Let's
Waiting
go.
on your command, Captain.
Captain Gizmo says, let's go. It's a nice pink looking planet. What did that say? What's happening? I wanted to...
Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we have successfully landed on Tartarus. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
You're the backup, right? From Akande? Thank the law you're here.
Who's this?
These bloodthirsty sprat bags have no respect for the law. We're pinned down.
How did you get my comms, buddy? Get the fuck off.
Good. Came through a while ago, but we haven't heard from him or Adjutant Akande in too long. You've got to help us. Please, kill them. Summary justice for the whole lot. Last we heard, he was in the pit. In order to get there, you're gonna have to go through the docks and down through the cargo yard. Bust through? Are you out of your mind?
Bust through, rally to me.
apart.
You coward!
Oh, law. You really would, wouldn't you? All right, fine. If I'm gonna die, it'll be as a proud employee of the board. See you in the field. Tartarus security out.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Thanks, Ada. Thanks a lot. Yeah, look at it. It's like a huge prison. I'm pretty sure you don't even get to see the outside of the planet. Which kind of disappointed me the first time I played this game. But it's still like... there's more to it. You can't go outside anyway. The storms are too bad. They'll kill you. They just needed a shitty place for a couple prisons, I guess. Ah, so the prisoners have taken over. And we're here to help the board capture Tartarus prison back. It makes sense. I bet you Wells is leading them. Oh, if we have to kill Wells, that would actually be a pretty big change. Sit down. He's gonna peek, he's gonna peek. Maybe not. Oh, how did I miss? No!
Please deposit your entrails into an appropriate waste.
All because I missed that one bullet. See what I mean? Like, if this game was on hard difficulty, I think it's called Supernova, I'd get destroyed. So now it's the battle for Tartarus. Really? You're gonna put an autosave right before a loading screen? Game design, question mark? The head scratcher. The punishment of dying. Then it throws Island of Murder back in our face. Let's go. No holding up this time. That's what got me killed last time.
Incoming. Got a fight on our
Good
hands.
news, customers.
Just gotta
All
keep going.
goods and contaminants have been neutralized.
Nice job, nice job.
The strong survive
Come on,
and
Max.
the weak perish.
Oh my god. Oh, I better not die this time. What am I stuck on? Motherfuckers.
Wasting company ammo.
Nice.
Dissident trash. Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Entering the
Easy
labyrinth's the
peasy.
easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
Uh-oh.
I suppose.
I don't
it
like
would
the
be
looks
too
of
late
this.
to
There's a
back
lot
out
of
now.
red on my radar.
Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Compass.
We were destined to prevail.
This gun's pretty good too. It's too bad it's almost out of ammo.
Here's a little trick I learned
Oh,
in
this is gonna
prison.
be good. Oh man. Vicar just crippled. The hell killed me so fast? Guys. The hell killed me so fast? It just adds more fucking loading screens to a game with too many already. Alright, no more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm just gonna spam my fucking Sam and Vicar abilities whenever they're fucking up. This is getting real. These enemies are dropping me. It puts me fucking back here again. What kind of fucking game design is that, guys? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I've been playing this game for an hour and it's felt like I've been in 20 minutes of loading screens. At least. Nothing against the game, it's good, just some people will not like that. constantly in combat. That's probably why we don't get an auto save once we
Show them how
get
it's
out.
done.
It's the only thing.
Fate shines on us today. You won't get any.
Bam, right in the back. The guy from behind. Oh, it just missed his head. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of damage. I'm leveled since I got here so fast.
Scoured with prejudice.
Nice. Hit that guy as well. I don't like that guy up there. He's got a flamethrower. Vicar, get him off me.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Come on, Max. That'd be, bud.
Good news, customer.
Back to where
All
we were.
germs and contaminants have been
See?
neutralized.
Yet I swear I just seen something that said saving.
Call this place the labyrinth.
I don't know.
Perhaps we should
Something
all
about
meditate
this
on
seems
that as we make our
weird.
descent.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on
Why didn't I
Tartarus.
get that saved
Task
before?
classification. Easy peasy.
Sorry, Sam.
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation.
Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guys. Let's go, squad. Just get dinged down.
One order of frickin' fan coming
That would
up.
actually legit just kill somebody so quickly if a big thing like that dropped on you.
Messy.
Holy crap. No way. Not letting you kill me again, bud. Get him, Max.
Man of the cloth.
Bag required.
He's down. He's down.
Area has been sanitized.
Boy, that was actually pretty tough. Hope this is the right way. Nice. Workbench. Repair that shit. Shit ton of vending machines too, holy cow. Transition to the pit. Taste the freedom. Spacer's choice. It's actually a pretty good motto. And Spacer's choice is... it's pretty garbage brand actually in this game. These loading screens are insane. Can I get through here? You fucking
Area
game.
filth
What the
level
fuck?
Assessment. Disgusting.
Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Purify.
Oh.
Caution.
Oh my goodness. I got wrecked. Oh, you two are done too. See you later. This is
May the
over.
law have mercy on you. I won't.
Vicar just teleports over there and starts laying waste. not getting any hamburgers on that guy.
Nice hit! That's the last.
Oh, Vicar, calm down. Up the alley we go. I see why they called this the pit. It's pretty crazy. Got one bullet left in this.
Get in there, troops. For Monarch. For Halcyon.
Pit exit? We're already exiting? Oh shit. Yeah, the game was lying to us. Classic. Classic when games do that. Oh, there's a lot of them. Flamethrower wrecks these guys.
Nice hit!
Nice, and just melting people. Where's my team? They're not helping.
Crew member requires maintenance.
There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Long weapon 80. Deadly focus. No weapon sway. Oh, that's sick. For 5 seconds after each kill. It's like a buff. Unseal door. Thank you, terminal. Oh no! Chairman Rockwell? Oh, thank God. Chairman Rockwell. No! Couldn't make it in time. He's dead, guys. Is Sophie dead? It's not Sophie. Oh, this isn't good. Rockwell's gone. Oh, we still got a lot of enemies up here. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, flamethrowers are so strong. It's ridiculous. Ow. Didn't mean to shoot that exploding thing. Bam! So good. So good. Holy cow, there's actually a lot of them. Oh, we did it.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's.
When I pulled you out of the Hope, I never imagined you'd turn me over to the board. Planting
Oh,
a
he's
bug in my
pissed,
terminal?
guys.
That's low. We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and you do as I say. If you'd just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens.
I'm not your sidekick. I never was.
No, of course not. You're the board's lackey now. And isn't that just paying dividends? You're already the board's favorite agent. Just look at you. You're positively dripping with charm and style. What did they tempt you with, hmm? Power? Money? One of those fancy reclining chairs?
Fancy chair, fancy chair.
Curse you and your convictions! Why couldn't you have believed in me instead? We could have been celebrating the rebirth of Halcyon at this very moment! This is how the board operates. It's not enough that they should win. They must see me fail. Well, I haven't failed, you hear me? I still have one last gambit. I've got Adjutant Akande here with me, and I'm going to put a bullet through her eye.
Oh, shit. I don't care, pretty much.
Well, yes. The Adjutant is your employer, after all. I was expecting something of a reaction.
That's awesome. I don't give a two-bit shit.
Say what you will, but I can't risk letting you interfere. The only thing worse than Halcyon collapsing is this psychotic monster living to see it happen. If you insist on interfering, I will be forced to kill you, and I don't want that.
Do your worst.
I've programmed the Labyrinth's mechanical warden to kill you on sight. I'm sorry to have to do this, but I can't take any chances with you. You were my greatest success, and my greatest disappointment.
Those are some harsh words. So we just gotta fight Phineas. It's a ram! It's like Sam! Oh man, this isn't good. Oh, Sam wrecks him! Oh my goodness, Sam. Way to be, buddy.
I smite you in the name of the law.
Oh, Vicar can knock him back too. If we keep doing this, we might be able to take him out before he gets too many ads spawn. There's a lot of them though. Might have to aim some of these ads.
I'll take your confession now.
This could get hairy. Nice, Sam. You're actually so good at this. Robot is wrecking.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Oh shit, he blocked it. Come on, Sam.
Job fulfilled.
Way to be, Sam unit. Way to be. What's this guy got on? Ooh. That was a good fight. My Sam is better though. This is a neat area. Never got to see this on my playthrough. Oh, Phineas! Oh man, I just flattened Phineas. Oh man. Wow. What a game. I'm here for you, Sophia. Or Sophie. Why'd I say Sophia?
Thank the law you're here.
Her name is Sophia.
That madman was out of control.
Shows you how much
You were
I
right
care
to
about
put
the
him
board.
down. He was too far gone to be of any use to us.
For the board.
And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope. You're a model soldier and a credit to your profession. I appreciate everything you've done. You've put down the worst riot in our history, rid the colony of a dangerous madman, and saved my life. The board owes you a tremendous debt. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined.
It's far worse.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate your victory, Captain. But we have a serious problem on our hands. We've lost all contact with Earth. It's been 3 years since we've received a message. We've had no contact, no signals, nothing. Earth has gone dark. 2 years ago, the Earth Directorate's frigate disappeared en route to Earth. We don't know if they ever made it. We don't know if there's an Earth to go back to.
First the food supply, and now this. That's it. I'm done. There is no plan, just random chaos.
Get a hold
Just
of yourself,
random
Vicar.
chaos.
You're not going to be of much use wallowing in despair. We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain. Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own. Returning to Earth is not an option. Yes, we do have a long road ahead of us. But I have faith in you. The service you've done for this colony is nothing short of extraordinary. You're the reason I'm still standing here today. The board will survive because of you. And as the board goes, so goes Halcyon. It's time we carried out the program. I trust I can count on your support, Captain.
Of course, there's a dumb option. I'm gonna go get Arizo's purple berry munch.
I don't know what I expected. Well, I suppose I'll just get on with saving the colony then. Enjoy your treat.
So that's the game? That's better than the sun engine.
The
Nice.
OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power, the board asserted their control over the colony.
The lifetime employment program
began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left behind by the board to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise
Fucking
abandoned
bored.
colony. The people of Byzantium
supposed to
spent the rest
save
of their
people.
days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. With the board shuttering many of its smaller townships, Graham was never able to spread his ideals to Byzantium. On Monarch, however, the iconoclast movement swelled, forming the colony's hotbed of philosophical thought and freedom, a consistent counterpoint to the board's capitalist regime. Or so they viewed themselves, at least. The Byzantium elite find it endearing that those anarchistic hoopoheads are still allowed to breathe Halcyon air.
Fucking bored. Oh
Without
my God.
Lilia Hagen, Sublight Salvage fell apart. The company fractured, devolving into a series of unregulated criminal gangs,
Yeah, I
fences, and
accidentally
smugglers.
killed the leader of
Their
Sublight.
facade of legitimacy quickly
My bad.
faded. In time, the Sublight family was forgotten. Edgewater's cannery met its production quota for the first
Didn't
time
mean
in
to
3
save you,
years.
Edgewater.
As a result, the adjutant rewarded every worker in Edgewater
destroyed it all.
with a place in the lifetime employment program. Reed Dobson, was granted 25 years in suspended animation. However, a computing error adjusted his duration to 250 years. A trouble ticket to resolve this error remains open. Junlei Tennyson struggled to maintain the Groundbreaker's independence. Mechanical failures forced her to make increasingly uncomfortable compromises to stabilize her ship. The board bought her out of the Groundbreaker one deck at a time. While she kept the ship intact, her role as captain became a symbolic one. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive.
Of course.
While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map, or the luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. As the board reasserted control over Halcyon, Felix came to realize that his life as an upstart rebel had come to an end. The board's victory crushed any hope for a grand revolution across Halcyon. And so Felix, once again, found himself without a purpose in life. And so, disillusioned with his former boss and with nowhere left to go, Felix left his crew without saying goodbye. He was never heard from again.
I guess can't really blame him.
As a reward for his part in her courageous rescue, the adjutant invited the vicar known as Max to become one of the leaders of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Max eventually rose to the top, becoming the presiding bishop of the OSI.
Way to be, buddy.
He denounced his spiritual meanderings as a misguided attempt to come to terms with his long-dead parents. His only regret was that they had not lived long enough to see that he was right all along. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. As the board began to roll out their lifetime employment program, Parvati was plagued by dreams of freezing to death. She began taking increasingly longer shore leaves, and she eventually disappeared from the Unreliable entirely. The board never knew what became of her, and under the adjutant's orders, they never tried to find out. Parvati was afforded a measure of peace and left to her own devices. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
I didn't know
Though
that.
Minister Clark was eventually released from house arrest, long years of isolation left him a changed man, little suited for bureaucratic work or for the colony that was changing around him. He remained in his estate largely by choice, fading from public view. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the lifetime employment program. While the rest of Byzantium celebrated, Sophia returned to work. She devoted herself to ensuring that Byzantium remained prosperous for many generations to come, and to finding an answer to Earth's silence.
That'll be in DLC.
With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. the Lifetime Employment Program succeeded in its goals. But that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? After you rescued her in Tartarus, Sophia Akande offered you any reward you could imagine. Power, wealth, influence. However, you were more interested in the simple pleasures in life.
Great.
Like
Yes.
the smooth, artificially enhanced flavor of a Rizzo's Purple Berry Munch. Rizzo's Purple Berry Munch, the only snack in Halcyon, officially endorsed by the captain of the Unreliable. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this.
That's
The
a
name of
sick
the
screen.
Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Awesome. Awesome game, awesome ending to that board playthrough. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yeah, like I said, this video is specifically for YouTube. I don't have to stream anymore to get videos on YouTube. So I want to thank everyone who checks us out on YouTube and likes the video and subscribes there. You guys are awesome. And hopefully I will be starting a new series now, since I finished The Outer Worlds. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, guys, this is Captain Gizmo of the Unreliable signing off for the board.